Look at the fucking, Jamie, look at the credit card debt that this country's in right now. Did you see the credit card debt? All these $400 cards. Did you think people have this money?
No, what's the credit card debt like?
It's fucking insane right now. People are living off their fucking cards, Joe, since the pandemic. Now it's becoming second nature. It's just a card. And I don't know if you've ever been in card debt. You're never going to get out of it. Unless a chunk comes into your life.
Right.
Not your little $4,000 tax return. It's got to be a chunk or you're never going to get out of that fucking debt. I was in huge debt. Huge.
Credit card?
No, I got rid of all that.
What was your debt?
One day I woke up and I owed.
Look at this. Maxed out inside America's credit card debt crisis and what we do next. And this is from CNET. It says our $1.13 trillion in credit card debt. Wow. Is shattering lives. Everyday borrowers share how they're navigating this uniquely American debt machine. That's a lot of money, man. And the thing is, they're giving credit cards to people that are too young to really understand debt. You're giving credit cards to 18-year-olds.
No way. That's when I failed. No way. And you know what's even, Doug, there's a lot of shit going on in colleges.
Oh, the college
when you
thing's
get
the worst.
to now, that just,
That's the worst scam. The worst scam is the education loans. It's the worst scam.
Worst.
It's the worst because you're convincing kids that this is the only way they're going to be successful in life, and a lot of them don't even wind up using it, and then they're saddled down with debt for the rest of their fucking life. And there's not a lot of good options other than that. It's not like there's a lot of other things that you could look to, like this is a better way to go. Like, no, like college for a lot of people is like the only path that seems reasonably lit. Like that path, I can see where that path is. I'm going to walk down that path. And then all of a sudden you're $100,000 in debt, $150,000 in debt. You're like, and then you get a job out of college and it's for $52,000 a year. You're like, oh my God, how am I going to pay this money off? Well, you're not. You're not.
You're never going to. And they don't stop.
No.
In the middle of my
gets
debt,
interest.
Dog, in the middle of my debt, a fucking student loan popped up.
Really?
And they weren't taking no deals. They weren't taking a penny on the dollar. They wanted the full $3,000 from fucking 1980-something.
Yeah.
They're not fucking around those school loans. We have a friend, a mutual friend, that decided not to get married. As much as he loved this fucking girl, broke up with her because of her debt.
Yeah.
He goes, if I marry her, $15,000 a month.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was something crazy.
It was something crazy, like her school loans.
Yeah.
He goes, I can't marry into that. We're never gonna. She has a kid in 3 years. That's on me.
Right. Well, it's on you right away when you get married, and if she dies, you owe it. Yeah, it's one of those deals.
It's on you. You didn't get married.
And who knows how many? What is the number? Like, what is the number that she owed? Do you remember? Big. Hundreds.
Attorney, and she started taking money and taking world trips. Because once you get those student loans, so again, it's a credit card mentality. I'm already in debt.
Yeah.
They're offering me this on a
go,
credit
have
card
fun.
to go to Europe,
Yeah.
one last blast to add to
Yeah.
the fucking drama I already have.
And then you got to find some insanely rich guy to rescue you.
Doug, I remember having no credit. Between you and I didn't even know what credit was. Okay? I had no idea. I knew cash. I came from a cash society. First time I walked into the University of Colorado and signed those fucking loan papers and that Pell Grant paperwork, I think 2 days later I had a credit card with a $500 limit. I didn't even know how to handle it. And then they told me that you just call them and get the limit up. And I kept calling. And then you don't know. Your limit's still stuck. And now you have to go to a casino to have the fucking pit boss call your Visa card. That's how they always got money. Just give your credit card to the pit boss.
Right.
This is 30 years ago, though, not now. Where you could just give the credit card to the pit boss and he could call Visa for you.
And they ramp it
come
up.
back. Yeah, they ramp it up. Not anymore.
Good news, Mr. Diaz. You got an extra $2,000.
Booyah!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Do you remember that scam where you would get like 10 cassettes for like $1? Do you remember that?
I don't
Jamie?
go to
Columbia House.
Dog,
Columbia
I don't
House.
go to Indiana. You never seen me do anything in Indiana. I must
Why?
owe Columbia House $10 million. Are you stupid? I don't go to Indiana. That's Terre Haute, Indiana. Right? Look it up. I still remember where that motherfucker came from. I don't even go to Indiana. I don't even want him to remember.
And then you would have to buy a
3
new
albums.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Was it every month?
You get 12
12?
CDs for a penny.